Hey everyone, I'm Rather Coherent, back with more heavily modded XCOM 2. Going into Operation Barbed Rage, it's a very difficult alien relay mission. The hunt is here, so we expect to see the Venators canceled out somewhat by the lost and all the explosives lying around, so it shouldn't be too hard of a mission. It's why we feel safe sending the 4 Sparks in. Like, these units aren't bad, especially Baroque Baron, but they're not top of the line. We don't have any long-range core, it's just like, we've got an AIM PCS and a Disruptor Rifle and a Sapper, man. It's just not good. It's a team that should work, that should be able to handle the mission, but what can't seem to handle the mission is my computer. It's not a bottleneck thing. If I drop all the settings to 0 and don't record, nothing even reaches 50% usage, but there's still substantial lag when I'm in the mission. Going into this mission, there's like a ton of lag only inside the mission, to such a degree that I've launched it several times and tried to troubleshoot it. I've cleared out a bunch of cosmetic mods I wasn't using, and any mods that I just hadn't seen any use for. If there's the smallest chance they could be conflicting, I'm getting nothing out of them, I just toss them in the garbage. Smallest chance they can impact performance anyway, straight out of the game. Reset my mod cache, defragged, search for viruses, did every single thing I could to see if my computer is running slow, if there's anything I can find that's causing the problem, and I can't. And then I troubleshot it by sending less than the full team on the mission. I sent just Dread Mechanism, and it turns out when I send 1 unit, there is absolutely no lag. And when I send 6 units, there's not that much lag. And we're gonna load in, and we're gonna see what sending 8 units looks like, and see if it magically got better between yesterday when I tried to record and now. I suspect it didn't. But as we load in, if you could hit the like button as a consolation prize for my crippling issues trying to troubleshoot this, I'd really appreciate that. Stating facts, I began loading in at 2:20. Loading finished at 4:40, but not really. Alright, so we're finally actually loading in at 8:45. Not as choppy as some load-ins I've seen, so it does seem like tactical HUD refresh is still helping that out. It's just a crazy long load time this time, about 6 minutes. But yeah, you can see this is already rough. There's a noticeable delay just when clicking on other soldiers, not even when doing anything, just in selecting someone else, same with tabbing through. If I were to move someone, I move about, you know, 1/1000 to about 1.5 seconds, 1 1/3 seconds later. Not that they're seeing anything, there's just that massive delay for every action. And it's rough. Like, it's a problem. And I'm gonna be troubleshooting this. And I don't know if I'll be posting a video or a troubleshooting video, but I don't consider this playable. And more importantly, I don't consider it watchable. Like, I don't see a reason to edit this into a video when literally 10% of the video would be input lag. I hate this. This is so unpleasant to look at. So yeah, I'm gonna, oh, it's so bad. What was that frame rate, like 15, maybe 20? No, absolutely not. So at the point in time where I'm troubleshooting this, there's actually another assault currently happening. And I wanted to make sure it wasn't anything to do with the mission I had generated, the tile set or the enemies or the number of enemies. And as you can see by the performance here, 1/1000, that click didn't even register. 1/1000 to, same exact lag as the last time. Has nothing to do with the map or the enemies whatsoever. And I know that some people may be thinking rapid fire is the cause of the bug, because there is an issue with the base game where rapid fire is recalculated constantly. Things like chain shot are as well, and that causes lag. I think I already had a mod for that, and if I didn't, I assumed tactical HUD lag fixes would cover it as well. But here I am on a mission with just Carbon Milence and Soldier, 2 soldiers with rapid fire, massively smaller team size, and you can see there's not nearly as much lag. There's a little bit, there's definitely still a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad, and that was actually pulling a pod, which might have been why there was the slight delay in responsiveness. This is not lag, that's just your good old-fashioned spark bug, and then we click, and we immediately get the move, like quarter second of input lag, and nothing noticeable at all, really. So yeah, it's not rapid fire, it's very definitively just the number of units I'm bringing on a mission is causing the game to go to a crawl, but that's also not true, because we have 79, 80, I think 81 actually episodes up till this point of me playing with 8-man squads, and it's not killing performance. So I'm not really sure what's happening, because I can very clearly show you. It doesn't matter which mission I go on or which team I bring, but if I bring a squad with 8 guys, performance just goes straight into the shitter, and the game is fine. And it's not about bottlenecking, because I can put my graphics to 0, nothing's over half, and the same lag is there. It's definitely an engine limitation of some kind or a mod conflict, but I don't really fully understand the cause for it. And this video might just be going up as a cry for help and a temporary stall in the campaign until I can figure out what's going on. And I figured I'd go ahead and remove the lag fix mod just in case anyone's out there thinking that might be the reason for it. I've loaded with that disabled, and as you can see, absolutely fucking terrible. It is actually worse than it used to be, I think. Let's give it a count. 1,000, 1,000. Yeah, there's a solid extra 2/3 of a second of input lag without that mod. Absolutely not the mod's fault. This is unrelated. This is something else, and it does appear to be directly tied to the number of units on my team. So I did another round of testing because something occurred to me. A lot of my soldiers promoted all at the same time. We jumped up to the very top of our roster. We stopped using low-ranking soldiers. Everyone got promotions, so we undid the experience nerf. All that stuff happened at the same time. So we went from a point in the game where we almost never saw high-ranking soldiers to exclusively having tons of people who all had lots of abilities. So this is that same mission, only I've used console commands to give myself supplies, and I've hired 8 rookies to go on the mission. And this is how much lag there is. There isn't. There's not lag. There's still a little bit of weird input stuff going on where a lot of the time I'll right-click and it just won't register the movement, and you can maybe hear me double-clicking, but it's going through immediately. There's no lag. So definitively, the lag is being caused by the number of abilities on my soldiers. I don't know if it's passive abilities or active abilities. I don't know immediately how to troubleshoot that, but this is a very clear proof that it's not just the number of soldiers I'm taking, it's the amount of complexity on those soldiers, their items, their abilities, all that jazz. And I'll continue to troubleshoot this, but for now, I'm done with it. So unfortunately, it's looking like there'll be no XCOM this weekend, and I don't want to put credits at the end of this video. I don't want to be like, hey, thanks to the modding community for helping me ruin my game, because apparently I have. Yeah, this is the end of the video. I don't want to record anymore. I'm definitely going to keep troubleshooting it, but I don't want to record every time I do anything with troubleshooting. It's just a bit of a hassle. So for now, I'm done. Hopefully, I'll be back with working XCOM 2 probably Tuesday, because if I'm recording it on Monday, I won't be able to upload it on schedule. So I'll be taking a 3-day break from XCOM, 4-day if you count this, which you probably should. And hopefully I can figure out what the cause of this is. Oh well, for now, I'm done. I've been Rather Incoherent. This has been my glitchy, fucked up XCOM 2 campaign, and I'll see you in the next one.